Hey sleepyheads, Ashe here. I wanted to show y'all how I use Mezzz to control OBS when I'm streaming. Depending on how you stream, having a wireless controller to switch scenes and adjust sliders could be incredibly powerful. I use Mezzz to control volume sliders for my capture card, my friends on Discord, and my music. I have a note page set up for next/previous song, as well as a play and pause. I have another note page set up for switching scenes. I even have a page just to add and move a mouse cursor around my screen to point at stuff and leave there until someone in chat yells about it. I can move it around like an Etch-a-Sketch and make it big and fade it out. To set this up, you will need a handy free plugin called OBS-MIDI-MG. Installing the plugin is easy. Head over to their GitHub, link in the description, go to the Releases tab, and get the installer for the platform of your choice. Once it finishes, you can open up OBS, go to Tools, and select OBS-MIDI-MG Setup. Once the window opens, you can click here to enable Mezzz, and if you don't see Mezzz, refer to our connection guide. Link in the description. This window on the left is your collections of bindings. Let's make a new one. Let's have this page be for our audio controls. Click the pencil to edit the page. Let's name this one Music Volume. The first step is to select Mezzz as the device and set it to control change. Now you can pick which page and knob you want on Mezzz. Click on this to let the program listen for messages, then it will learn which knob you are twisting. The buttons under the value determine how the plugin will read the knob and the ranges of each CC. Let's go with the one labeled MIDI. On this third little window, we can pick out what we want the MIDI CC to control. There's a ton to choose from, but let's go with audio source and change source volume. We can pick the source, in this case, tunes, and bam, your knob controls your volume. You can adjust the limits as well if you never want the music to go all the way up to 100%, etc., etc. As of version 1.4, Mezzz can also output note data. This makes doing stuff like changing scenes a breeze. Let's make a new bindings page for scenes. Now, let's make a new binding to cut to a BRB screen. This time when you select the type, select Note On. For each CC page, Mezzz also has a note page. To access the pages, press down two neighboring encoders. Now you can press down any of the other knobs to make Mezzz spit out a note. You can lock into these pages by pressing the center button while holding down the two neighboring encoders. So choose the page you want to use, and have the plugin listen for a note. Let's make the green page be scenes. Once you record your note, you choose the category Scene Switching and have the action set to switch scene. Pick the scene you want to switch to, and there you go. Now pressing this encoder will take you to the selected scene. Now you can map each knob to a scene. I have a few BRB screens and a start and an end screen mapped to mine. There are a ton of different things you can adjust. OBS is riddled with sliders and you can map most of them to Mezzz. Individual filter settings, moving and hiding sources, etc., etc. And that's all I got. I have legit been using Mezzz to control my streams since Ron first hooked me up with the beta firmware for version 1.4. It has made controlling all the sliders and everything in OBS way less stressful. Mezzz is a great little compact controller for something like this, especially if you have a cramped desk like I do. Well anyway, if you want to check out my streams, I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. PST over at coolbugpix.net. Tube in, and I'll see you later.